with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the Boone TV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Every March, BHS students prepare themselves to sign up for classes for the following school year. This year, the counseling department is changing the registration process. They'll be using a process that has had success with the Boone 8th grade students.
This has been a model that we've currently been doing with our 8th grade students, and we've seen it work really well, and it's been successful. So we decided to go ahead and do that through our 8th through 11th graders because we feel like it involves parents more in the process.
By changing the process, the counselors are hoping to get more people involved with registration.
Our goal is to include parents more in the process. We get a lot of feedback from parents just wanting to make sure that they know of all of the opportunities available. For a school our size, we do have a lot of options.
We want students to really choose what is helpful to them, and we feel that making sure that they're as well informed as they can be, they'll make good choices. That way we have fewer schedule changes.
The counselors strongly encourage students to get involved with their registration.
The biggest thing is attending those sessions, so we're having those sessions available for students and parents, and if students attend, they're going to get all the information that they need.
Students should take time to research classes they are interested in, along with what career path fascinates them.
Students should just have an idea of what they want to do after high school so that we can help them form a plan for what they want to do in high school.
Have conversations with your parents, with your teachers, to really think about your course selections, to be doing research about your plans for after high school and colleges, so you're well informed of what you should be taking, and just taking advantage of all the opportunities we have to, have those conversations with your counselors.
Along with registration, there are other important activities on the Thursday night of conferences to prepare students for college.
We will, on the Thursday evening of conferences with the registrations, we will have our ICANN presentations. So there'll be a college and career planning registration for current sophomores and juniors, and then we'll have our financial aid presentation for current juniors, and that is the time when they get information on completing the FAFSA, which they'll be doing starting October 1st of the senior year.
If you have any questions, please stop by the counselor's office and speak to Mrs. McIntyre or Mr. Bloom. This has been Roy Cook with Boone TV.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. On my planet, people were always after my powers, so I came to yours. It gets a little lonely, but that's okay. I am living my best life on Earth. Ow!
Hey Boone High, it's your boy Colin Jermaine with another episode of Movie Review. This time, I'm reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog features the classic Sega character Sonic. In this movie, he's hiding on Earth. He is discovered by Dr. Robotnik and must travel across the country to escape the Doctor and his robots. Let's get the cons out of the way first. My first one is the CGI was weird. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's very obvious in certain scenes that the CGI was rushed. Things just don't move or mesh right in some parts, and it's kind of weird looking. My second con is that there's a couple scenes where they pretty clearly steal ideas from other movies. For example, they steal a slow-mo scene from X-Men with Quicksilver. They do it pretty well, but to redo an iconic scene like that kind of comes off as boring and unoriginal. Now for the pros. For starters, the action scenes are actually pretty cool looking. They give a good representation of how fast Sonic is, and it's pretty cool to see. My second pro is Jim Carrey. He honestly carries this movie by a lot. Dr. Robotnik's scenes are the highlights of this movie, and his performance was great. I've decided to give this movie 7 Sonics out of 10. I think that if you go into this movie with the understanding that it's a kid's movie, it's actually pretty entertaining. And if you go with your friends, you'll have a lot of fun. Thanks for watching Boone High. This has been Colin Jermaine with Movie Review. Check back next month for our next review.
Whatever this creature is, I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
Yeah. Hey. Uh-oh. Let's go. Here comes the boom.
How are you not dead?
I have no idea.
We've lost Pyre's hunting Jedi survivors. Now, they know who you are. That makes us who we are.
Welcome, Padawans, and welcome to the first episode of Unodor Game Reviews, where I will be talking about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Let's begin. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a Padawan named Cal Vestus who survived Order 66. He must help a former Jedi restore the Jedi Order by finding a list of young Force users. First, I want to talk about the cons. Oh, there they are. My first con is the difficulty levels. There are 4 levels: Story, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and Jedi Grandmaster. Did Jedis turn into Lin Kuei from Mortal Kombat? Story was the only way I was able to complete the main story, and I don't even know how difficult Jedi Grandmaster would be. Another negative is the game usage of Darth Vader. He is only in the games for 5 minutes, but the trailer makes it look like he has a much larger role to play in the game than he actually does. Alright, let's get to the pros. First, the graphics look great. It really looks like a Star Wars movie, and the lightsaber looks like the prequel lightsabers, but better. Also, the planets you visit during gameplay are a great mix of new locations as well as familiar ones for Star Wars fans. I think it's great they use planets fans know, but it's also good to have original content to smooth things out as well. Overall, I would give Fallen Order a 9 out of 10. Well, that's it for this review. Next month, we will be reviewing Fire Pro Wrestling World. See you next month, and may the Force be with you.